Welcome back to the Talented 12. This evening we have a wonderful artist that you will get to know. And I present to you Mr. Luke Simmons.
Oh, here I stand. My mind's in the clouds, it's spinning round. I'm not a lovesick man. I'm foreign to the ground, never coming down. I'm not a man with pride. And I stand with all the people, my arms open wide. These are like the wings of eagles. You got to let me know how high. You gotta let me know how high. You gotta let me know how high that I can fly. Hallelujah. Now look what you done, brown skin, but I bet you I'm brighter than the sun. You got me higher than I've ever been. No feeling that I felt can never conceal. It's like fire, shut up in my bones and like a song in my head it goes on and on. You got me seeing love with you and me, so in love is where we always be. You gotta let me know how high. You gotta let me know how high. You got to let me know how high. You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know how high. You gotta let me know how high. You gotta let me know how high that I can fly, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Oh, so here I stand, mind's in the clouds that spin around. I'm not a lovesick man, I'm to the ground, never coming down. I'm not a man with pride. I share with all you people, my arms open wide. This is like the wings of eagles. Oh yeah. You got to let me know. You got to let me know. You gotta let me know. You got to let me know. You gotta let me know how high. You gotta let me know how high. Gotta let me know how high that I can fly. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, you got to let me know. Sprawled out in the shade, all problems forgotten, let them just fade away. It's me and you and me, a love that's so perfect, the purest fantasy. My mind gets so mixed up with stuff, but I hope you know what I mean when I say that. I know it sounds so cliche to say I think about you every day. So today, 3 words from me to you. Truth is that I love you. Yes, I do. Oh, I love you. Ooh. I know it's plain to see that obviously you and me match up like perfect chemistry. And I know for sure without a doubt a wall that I need you more and more and more and more. I'll make this clear to you as I sing this song. I need you like a ride needs home. So I hope you know just what I mean when I say that. I know it sounds so cliche to say I think about you every day. So today, 3 words from me to you. Truth is that I love you. That I love you. Oh, I know it sounds too cliche to say I think about you night and day. So today, 3 words from me to you. Truth is that I love you.
Man, awesome talent.
Appreciate
Awesome talent.
it,
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you for coming out here, man.
Thank you for having me.
I really do appreciate you doing this. When I saw you and I saw that you entered in for this,
Yeah.
and I looked at your stuff, I was like, okay, that's kind of dynamic.
Yeah.
This is definitely one of the guys that I want for this. Tell me, when did your talent, or when did you realize that your talent was more than a hobby?
I grew up in a family that treated it like it was serious. Like, you know, I grew up around a bunch of sisters, my dad and my mom. They were all singers, performers, and everything like that. So I just knew that was just it for me. You know, it was written before, you know, I even came into the world, honestly.
Gotcha.
And so either it was going to be the biggest hobby that I had, or it was going to be something that I was going to take very seriously. And so it was the latter. It was the latter for me, man. And I owe it all to my family.
Awesome, awesome. Now, what did you do before you got to this full time?
You know, it goes. You know, you find your spot in the arts, starting off, and so it was just kind of being in the background of everything. You know, when it comes to broadcasting, when it comes to doing like radio, talk show stuff, learning the ins and outs at Guitar Center for like audio engineering and live sound equipment and stuff like that. I just wanted to get bits and pieces of all of it, you know. And I think maybe the roots was, you know, obviously at church, you know, being in bands and choirs and stuff like that. So it started there.
Everybody.
But yeah, you know, my foothold began in chat, specifically working in the background of those spots.
Awesome, awesome. Now, what keeps you moving and motivated to stay showcasing your talent and moving this forward?
Yeah. Kind of like what I mentioned before, it's all I know, you know, and that is both a comfort and also a bit of like, you know, it's a little scary because, you know, the world transforms and transcends, and so you have to ask yourself sometimes if you fit. But honestly, you know, by the grace of God, He's just, you know, given me lots of comfort when life is tumultuous and I don't really have an answer. Obviously, my faith keeps me pushing, but, you know, my family also keeps me pushing. My lovely wife, and I got a bunch of really good friends in the music business that has just continued to encourage me as I continue to work on my craft and help out with their thing. So just having that community around me just really, really helps significantly.
Gotcha. Yeah. So how does that community and having that community motivate a lot of what you write, how you perform, and what you do in your stage presence? Because I feel like a lot of that balls up, and it shows through the way that you sing. I'm a person, I listen for stuff like that, and I look for stuff like that. So how does that play into it?
I'm very much a sponge, you know what I mean? Like I soak up life, and then I squeeze it all out in a performance, and then I just go back to being dry and just wait to life to, you know, find out the things to soak back up. So I'm very much an introvert, but the moment that you give me a stage, I'll perform out of it. But you know, the energy comes low, and I let the family and I let the friends just kind of like, you know, cradle me for a little bit. And I'm just like, thank you, appreciate it. You know, I take that experience here and take that little life lesson here, and you know, it goes into the music. And then once you are backed the way that I am, have 5, 6, 7 people behind me that really love what you do, that love me as a person, and take my stuff seriously, you can't help but just be electrified by the experience. And so, yeah, it's all of that. It's all pieces of that puzzle that come together.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love the story, and I love the fact that family is involved in it, because you have to have that backing in order to have a talent and showcase it like that. If you were to go back and talk to your younger self, and knowing the talent that you have, and knowing you have to grow it, what would you tell your younger self?
We was talking before,
Yeah.
and I honestly feel like, I really ain't got nothing to say to him. You know what I mean? I love him. A lot of people look back at their past self and they're just like, man, cringe. Like it's cringe worthy. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's honestly, I love that guy. He was spontaneous. He was, goofy. And he loved hard.
Yeah.
And his pain was real. He felt each and every bit of that moment. And so, to know what I know now, and to know that on the back end of all of that, I'm all right. I let him do his thing, because he's gonna work it out. And sometimes he might not feel, but life is more than a feeling.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So he's able to transcend that. I'm able to transcend that. And so I look back on my life, look at all the regrets, look at all the ups and the downs, and I'm like, you good. You good.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good. At the end of the day, that's what we look for.
Yeah.
Tell them your socials, just to make sure
Yeah.
that they know how to get in contact with you, follow you, and to also get your information so they can download or get to your music.
Yeah, for sure. We got a bunch of cameras. I'm gonna look at one.
Right.
Hey,
We
check
don't
it out.
like it.
No. It's Luke Simmons and the Love Struck. You can look up either just my stuff on YouTube. It's like Luke Simmons Music, or my band, Luke Simmons and the Love Struck. I'd really appreciate you checking it out, for sure.
Well, I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming to the Talented 12, and welcome to the Talented 12.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.